Oh, I am.
Well, like I said, thank you for bringing your daughters into this, and I will record only for the purpose of you guys is to share as you wish, if that's okay, okay? So first I'll start off by introducing myself. I'm Rena from Southern Alberta. I've been using the product since my babies were small, and when somebody introduced me to the cloth that cleaned the cupboards, it would grab and grab and grab, and she said you just have to use water, and I'm like, so this is all I have to use in water? I don't need those chemicals under my sink. I said I'm sold. I had three little young kids, right? So I didn't want to have to deal with all of that. So that was a long time ago. And now I'm a grandma of like six little ones. And I'm thrilled when families like yourself want to know about this because it's the non-toxic way, right? So I'll start off by asking you questions. Glenna, what draws you, what's your attraction to Norwex and what do you want to know tonight?
Okay, well, I use Norwex a lot. I've been using Norwex myself for a few years now. I love it. It's easy to clean with. You know it's clean and there's no chemicals and that you're using. And yeah, I love using my Norwex. I use a lot of the different products already. And I've been trying to get the girls on it as much as I can. And Tamara uses some of it too. So I just want to continue with it. And I just want to get my girls into it now that they've got little ones and pets and everything else too.
I know our heart's just like, yes, please, please try this, right? Tamara, what's your favorite product so far? What's your draw to Norwex?
Um, what's my favorite product is probably the like glass cleaner cloth.
Love it.
Because I love replacing Windex
Ah, why do you love replacing in Windex?
because there is really bad chemicals in Windex.
How do you know this?
I'm a nurse.
Okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Do you know that most of the consultants that join Norwex are nurses because they get tired of all the people coming in being burnt from like chemical rashes or breathing in the toxic fumes and yeah, so
Yeah.
great. Well, please ask me all the hard questions tonight because we think what's on the shelf is regulated, but it's really not. I wear this t-shirt that, these are the number of chemicals that are banned in the US, like 11, seriously. Everything on the shelf is not regulated like we think it is. Oh, it's probably backwards for you guys, hey, but you get
Yeah,
the
but we can read it.
yeah. Canada, we're doing a little bit better, but European countries really know how it is. And do you know where Norwex came from?
Red Deer.
No. What country? Starts with Norw.
Oh, Norway.
No.
And but we do have a warehouse in Dauphin, Manitoba. So Debbie Bolton brought the little red cloth from Norway over to Canada. We were one of the first countries to have started Norwex, and now we're in 14 countries across the world. But if you look, like European countries are more conscious of throwing things away, right? Being eco-friendly. And so they've said, okay, there's 2,400 chemicals in products on the market. We are going to ban these ones because they're known to be carcinogenic or endocrine disruptors. And then if you look at Norwex, they're like taking it next level. They really don't want anything. So for me, I don't have to research it, right? They've already done that hard math for me. So anything we have, and if you think about what we put on our bodies from like the morning to night, from like how many products did you put on today, Tamara?
Five, six. Oh, I'm wearing makeup. Okay.
Times
Maybe
20
10.
chemicals each, right? 168 chemicals on our body before we walk out the door, right? And then they say those when we are cleaning with chemicals, it's equivalent to smoking a pack of cigarettes a day if you're using the aerosols, because you probably know it goes right into your lungs, right? You can smell when those dryers are running outside and you walk past, you can smell that, and those are all going right into our system. So if we know better, we can do better. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so like you said, and that's why I'm passionate about this because people have gotten rid of the cleaners that they were traditionally using. The reason we do clean the way we have is because that's how the only thing we knew. They get rid of
Mm.
the cleaners. They notice quite a bit of difference in their allergies and asthma, like right off the top, right? And when you say Jessica has two girls with sensitivities, can you describe those sensitivities to me? Like, tell me more. Is it food? Is it detergents?
Well,
No.
I think it's a lot of dogs, cats, that sort of stuff, pollutants in the air. that sort of thing. I think that's what's bothering her the most. I think she's really allergic to cats and dogs, horses, pet hair, pet dander. So that sort of thing I think is the worst. So she is right now getting testing done on her to find out if they can narrow it down to exactly what she's allergic to because she's on, medication and stuff like that of her allergies. So
Right. It's really, really tough to figure out what to be, and sometimes it's even food, whatever you're ingesting, right? So it sounds like you guys already know about the EnviroCloth window cloth. Am I correct on that? Everybody has this set. So you wet this one, it is E for everything. It's heavy duty. There's so much microfiber in here. Do you guys know how much is in here? If you were to unravel this, how far could you run?
have no idea.
Take a guess. If I was to unravel this, small little thin microfiber, how far could you go? This is a skill testing question. I give away a prize. No.
A kilometer.
No, no, further.
Oh,
Go south. How far south could you go?
coots.
You're getting closer. All the way from Dauphin, Manitoba to Mexico.
No.
Yeah, so
Wow.
and if you take your hair and you split it 6 times, that's a microfiber. Norwex is split 1 in 200 times, so it's the most microfiber on the market. So, and it's so thin, and there's so much packed in here. You don't find another microfiber cloth this heavy, right? And they pack that all in there, and then it mechanically removes everything from the surface, right? In a
Mhm.
restaurant, they typically spray on. Leaves a residue behind. Sometimes it's sticky, and then that
Hmm.
just can attract more dirt and grime. So we like to mechanically clean by removing 99% of the bacteria into all of those micro tiny spores or pores, no, fibers into its
Is
cloth. And that's it. And then once it's wet, it activates the silver to kill the bacteria. Do you know that feature?
No.
Okay. So ours has this back lock in. So it is a synthetic fiber, but they use they it the silver's infused right in it, just like you put cream in your coffee. It doesn't come out. It's not going to leach out. But as soon as it's wet, it kills bacteria. So the sponges and towels that are on your counters and stuff, they are just breeding grounds for bacteria. With the silver, it kills any bacteria. So you'll want to have sponges that have backlock in them.
Hmm.
And Norwex, that's one of the features they have. Okay. So your bath towels and your washcloths, you can use them all week long and then gather them all up and launder at the end of the week. So one, that's less laundry. Two, it's killing the bacteria right in the cloth. And then you clean everything, right? Your doorknobs, your musical instruments, your kitchen fridges. Give me an example of where you like to use your EnviroCloth if you're using it.
The bathtub?
Yes, very much so. And then you polish with the pretty one.
Hmm.
Okay, so once you get all your residues off and stuff, this is literally what you need to do. If you already have a residue there, I have solutions for that. So we
Okay.
stick to that, and then you clean with a detergent that is clear like this. Are you using Norwich detergents?
Mm-mm.
So people are first thing they say, well, Norwex is probably too expensive, can't get it. I've been sharing with family here. I'm like, well, you get 100 loads out of a bag, right, for 35.99. And there's no parabens, no sulfates, no fillers, no dyes, no bleach, no ammonia. So if you're looking for one that has, you need a clean detergent, this is the one. And if you take your detergent and dissolve it, hopefully it looks like this because our detergent cleans our clothes, which are on our skin and our bedding, all the things we sleep in it. So everything we touch and lay on and spend time with should be clear, right? We shouldn't have more chemicals absorbing in our body. Would you agree?
Hmm.
We
yeah.
have liquid, we have detergent strips, we have three different kinds as well. For cleaning your cloths, it has a enzymes that pull out that dirt. How long have you guys had your cloths for? You said a long time, Glenna. So have you done a deep clean on them, or do you just use our detergent, or what do you do? No?
I I don't. I haven't done a deep clean on my cloths. No, I have not done that. I just throw them in the wash machine and I wash them, but I hang them to dry.
That's okay. That's fine. We do recommend like they're warranted for 2 years, but you might want to deep clean them once a year. It depends how much you use them. The ones in the kitchen maybe twice a year because you're using them so much. We have a microfiber deep cleaner that you can put in there with our detergent First rinse is dirty, get rid of it. Second rinse, do the deep clean detergent again. It's specifically for the cloths, but this works too. Is if you're doing this, this will work too. And then do the rinses till they're clear and then launder them. You can put them in the dryer. You can do that and it perks up their fibers, right? Just
Oh,
not
okay.
really hot heat, just low to medium heat. Make sense?
Yep.
Then we have these cute, cute dryer balls right now. You guys using these things?
No, but I'm
Ooh,
hoping to.
yeah, these
Yes.
are amazing. Look at they're so cute this
Oh
month.
my
Spend
gosh.
and get, right? So you put three of them in your dryer, and what is it replacing?
Dryer sheets.
Right, and fabric softeners.
Hmm.
So my favorite question I get all the time is how long do these last? I'm like, how long do you think they'll last? Forever.
Really?
Whatever.
Until your
Oh, that's
dog or
so.
a cat, your cats or your kids find them. So it fluffs up your laundry and it reduces drying time because they're in there fluffing your laundry and you can turn your heat down and so you save time and money and energy. So
Mhm.
they're on special.
Yeah. Tamara, do you have those ones now? Are those the type that you've been using?
No, I have wool balls, but they're not the Norwex ones.
That's okay. Wool balls will work.
Well, yeah, but I want the Norwex ones. That's what I asked for from them.
The only way, so the cute ones, you have to spend a certain amount to get these ones, and then the regular ones have birds and leaves on, but Christmas
That's
are
fine.
special ones. Yep, yep, yep. So the for the little ones, where's my snowman? Oh, he's missing. Um, oh, sorry. I don't know where the snowman went. This little snowman is also a spend and get, but he's a chenille hand towel. So it's the hand towel that never falls off the racks. Your little one's wiping her hands now already, right? Yeah. So this one's super cute to have, and it can also go with you when you travel in your stroller or your car as well. So these are
Hmm.
our spend and gets, okay? And then I'll move right to body cloths. Are you guys using the Norwex body cloths?
No.
So this is our ultra plush. This is a holiday Christmas color. There's denim and other colors as well, or grays. Are you guys color people or neutral people? Tell me.
Neutral.
With my washcloths, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. So, well, what people like to do is get one for every person in the family, a different color. That helps too. But the same premise of these washcloths, you just use water, you wash your face, it removes everything, and then the silver will kill the bacteria. Just hang it up to dry. This is an experience, like a spa experience, because you're like, that's all I need. I just had to use water. I didn't have to get out all the other things. And literally, this is how you can start. And then you can wash your whole body. Don't tell anybody, but we don't use soap in our tubs and stuff, and it doesn't make as much of a sticky residue either. So it's one of
Hmm.
my favorites. And then we travel with it too, right? We take it with us. So Glenna in your trailer or RV or whatever you camp with, our
Yeah.
towels, they take up so little space. They're crazy and they dry super fast. Bath towels and all the things.
Nice. Because I've got some of the towels, like the little towels and stuff
Mhm.
and that, but yeah, maybe I do have some of the cloths. I'll have to check.
So super absorbent absorbs one third, 7 times its weight in water, so it can absorb like a third of a cup of water. So if you have a spill, milk spills, high chairs, all the things, these little counter cloths are your friend. You can see that it soaked up all the water and it still has way more to go, right? So these are your go-tos, and then you can hang them on the little house, this thing, right? So these are also fun things to have in your home, and you can get Christmas colors now.
It's
Wow.
cool. I didn't
Just
know
goes
that.
on and on, right? But now I'm going to talk about the cat dander, okay?
Okay.
So, so we can clean most of the surfaces with just water, but then there's sometimes things like fabric surfaces. How do you clean those? Like your mattress and your pillows. We have this product that is out of the top five things in the catalog. This one is one I would add to it, and it's mattress cleaner. So it's like an enzyme. Do you know how an enzyme works or what it is?
Um,
It,
no, I
take
mean,
it.
not right now.
It's
I mean,
like
I
the
probably did at
saliva.
some point.
You're fine. It's like the
You
saliva
wouldn't.
in your mouth. It has enzymes there that break down your food. So they're little Pac-Man that go down and break down your food. So the mattress cleaner will break down any organics in your beds, your cribs, your pillows, saliva, drool, hair, body things, yeah, it'll go down and break all those down. And then it starves the dust mites because those are the things that love to eat on all that thing. So it gets rid of it starves the dust mites. The next day after you use this, you'll notice less congestion because the dust mites have been taken care of. You don't have to vacuum clean or do anything. You just remove the bedding, you spray it on, and by the time your bedding goes back on, it's clean and ready to go. That's it. So the cat dander is taken care of because this breaks down hair, anything that comes off of bodies, like I just said. And my testimony to this is I used to work with cows and we would make these collars because we were doing some work with them and we didn't want to wash them all the time. So we sprayed them with this. And I said to my summer student, I said, here, smell this. And she goes, I don't want it. I was like, yeah, smell it. After treating this with the mattress cleaner the next day, that hair smell, like that horse smell, that cow smell,
Hmm.
was gone. So,
Interesting.
yeah, it
That's
worked.
neat.
Any questions for me?
You haven't gotten to this product yet, but my question is, because this is something that I do and I probably don't need to. I will use my Norwex mop, but then every other mop, I use my one with chemical because for some reason I'm like, I don't trust it. And so, like, how does it do the floors? And then, like, yeah, especially those really germy areas. Like, I don't use my Norwex for my toilets, like that sort of thing.
Okay, fair enough questions. And a lot of people are right where you are as well. So the first thing I say is do what you're comfortable with. So I suggest having a set of these cloths, one for your main area, one for your bathrooms. And then you wipe down, you start with the sink or the mirrors, go down to the counters, you can wipe the sides, and then the very last thing you wipe is your toilet, right? Then you
Right.
can take them and then throw them in your laundry machine, okay? Or your basket that you want to wash them in. Um, if you don't have to, maybe clean the toilet all the time, so you can just get as far as the mirror and then the counters and then hang them up and then that's good. But like I said, when you do your deep clean, then when you clean and do a dirty job like that, or floor or chicken, then you might want to throw that in the wash at that time. But just think of it like when you have a garden of weeds. Okay, if you pick those weeds, are you getting everything out of there?
No.
But if you spray the weeds, are you getting everything out of there?
Okay, well, I'm probably better at picking them, but I mean, I'm not a good gardener. Maybe I'm wrong.
You
Like,
have
I
a
don't know, probably
choice
not.
though. You could put chemical on your floor, but then you got to keep your pets and your children off of that. Same
Right,
as in a garden where we are just mechanically removing it. Remember
right.
how much I told you is in this cloth? It's like a ton of fiber. It's not just one little fiber doing the job, like rubbing it around. It's actually picking it up like a vacuum cleaner. So the mop pads are the same thing. They're just so strong at what they do. They pull it up into their pores and clean it. Does that make sense?
It does.
Like plucking the weeds.
But then you said, is there a product to clean the mop head? Like you were saying the deep clean, because my mop is old. Like I've probably had that for, I don't know, 10 years.
So what
Yeah.
I say, 2-year warranty, it has been proven and tested by third parties that it'll effectively remove 99% of the bacteria from all the surfaces when properly cared and used for. Now, 2 years, get yourself a new one. Use the old ones for cleaning your trailer on the outside or for like,
Mm,
different areas. Get yourself a new set of pads and the rubber brush. Do you have that for your pads?
Yes.
yes,
Yeah, so
Yes.
you can brush it off with that.
somewhere.
But if you
I vacuum
really
it.
So first I say freshen up your pads, deep clean them, get new ones, okay? And then the other one is we do have a cleaner and it's a probiotic cleaner. Do you know what the benefits of probiotics?
I mean, in the guts.
Yeah, so it helps the good bacteria, right? Kills the bad bacteria. Doesn't kill, but it helps the good bacteria to go in and break it down. So the probiotic hard surface cleaner is what a lot of people like to use on their floors because what happens is that it'll actually continue to clean for 2 to 3 days afterwards because the little
Mm.
probiotics are going in there, and as long as there's any substance present, it'll continue to feed off of it. So in the crevices and stuff. What kind of floors do you have?
Vinyl.
Are they rough or smooth?
They're pretty rough. Like there you can there's like grooves and stuff. Yeah.
So hopefully you're writing this down. Probiotic hard surface cleaner, and you can dilute it down and spray it on the floor right in front of where you go. Your mop pads are still wet, and you can just spray it on the floor. Is one way you can do it, and the
Okay.
instructions will tell you any other way too. But
Okay.
there's multiple ways to do it. Does that help you answer that question?
Mm-hmm. Can it eat up the food that my baby drops out of the high chair?
Well, you kind of got to sweep that up, but that is a big one, right? And these can be handy because you can just, grab that up and then have that little bucket that you can just throw these in, right? So you just clean them up, um, or a dustpan, right? But yeah, I know. Chenille mop pad is good for kids with their Cheerios and stuff because it gets the big crunchies a little bit better. They can look at the Chenille
Oh,
mop pad is another one.
okay. I didn't realize. Okay, I like it's been so long since I've looked at the products. Like there just wasn't as many products, I think, when last
Totally.
time I actually looked.
And this is why we like to chat and have a demo so that you can ask the questions. We can tell you, how does it work? We just came from a house. She's like, oh, is this the environment cloth, window cloth? How am I supposed to use them again? Right?
Right?
And
Because you have that piece of paper, you throw those out.
exactly. So when you're here as my consultant, I do have a VIP group on Facebook. It's called Keep It Clean. I'll send your mom the link and she can send it to you. That's when we do demos and it's like, oh yeah, that's how you use it, right? And then we also showcase other things. And as a hostess, you can earn things. So Glenna, if you're going to be placing an order, I can make a little link for you. Your girls, your friends can order with you, and then you get little freebies. Sometimes it's a shopping credit. Well, you always get a shopping credit, but then sometimes Norwex throws in freebies too. So,
Okay,
okay. So,
perfect.
and when you're shopping, ladies, if that's what you want to do, is go look at, I always type in specials or packages. I always buy in
Mm,
the sets. So if you're refreshing your basic package, refresh with the whole set, if that, or whatever works best. These are your best deals, is what I'm trying to say.
okay.
Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't
Yeah.
want to cut you off, but you might disappear here, and we have 4 more minutes, and then my Zoom will
Okay.
shut down, but we can still connect. Um, Tell me more, Glenna.
Okay. I do have an old Norwax book that I keep, and that just because I like to, sometimes it's easier to read off a book than it is to read off my phone or whatever, right? So I still have one of the books that yeah, this is a good reminder because I do have a lot of this stuff in here, and some of the stuff that I have I wasn't using for everything. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's good to have a reminder because I don't clean with no chemicals. I've never cleaned with chemicals for a long time. I just use my cloths and water and that's it. And even on my floors, I still to this day I vacuum my floors and then I wash with just water with my Norwax stuff, but I hardly ever use any chemical. The only chemical I do use is sometimes I use an oil on my cupboards to oil my cupboards because I've got wood cupboards.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's what my passion is, that people would be like you because let's get rid of that toxic crap.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can come back and have another discussion like this if your other girls have more questions. Otherwise, I have the recording. There's so much we could go through. If you like the cleaning products, our skincare is so clean and green as well. Same thing. They third party tested all the things. Glenna, did I answer all your questions, or is there any specific product you want to know about?
No, you've answered all my questions for sure. The biggest thing is I just wanted, I just really wanted Jessica to hear some of the stuff to know how good it is for her to start trying, just because of the allergies that they have in their house. So I might just get her a mop and that and get her started on some of this stuff. But I just wanted her to understand, I guess,
How it
and
works.
know how
Mhm.
it works, right? To make sure she's comfortable with just using water and not using chemicals. So that was my most important thing is wanting her to hear, wanting her to know, you know, how this works, right? So
Yes, no, that's perfect. And when you're using the cloths, just keep them flat. And if I clean this window, I'll just do a really quick. You can feel it grabbing and grabbing, but it is now clean. and it doesn't cross-contaminate. It'll keep it in its grooves. So
Oh, okay.
technically you can keep going. I mean, but another way to do is just flip it over. One surface, two, sorry, one, two, three, four. You get 8 cleaning surfaces with one cloth. Like you
Hmm.
can go a long way. So you can start wiping the chairs and the cupboards and the all the things. So yeah, thank you. It's very important that they know how it works. The Norwex website has lots of good explanations, more on the enzymes and probiotics as well. So I
Okay.
encourage you to go through there. I know you like your catalog, Glenna, but the videos and product descriptions are good. And yeah, this isn't even the new one. We have new branding and everything now. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I will
thank
do
you,
that.
ladies, for your time. You always have me as a consultant to ask any question. So Tamara, good luck with that little one. Are you working
Thank you.
now too?
No, 18 months.
Oh, you almost have to go back. Is that
I
correct?
know. Yeah, but it's all right.
There's
It's
some,
nursing, so I can go back to casual.
and where do you work?
Are you from Calgary?
No, close by, but
I'm a nurse clinician at the Sheldon Schumer Urgent Care.
oh, good for you. Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, I
I don't know if
know.
I'm
I know.
going to be when I go back again.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's special how you work. Yes. That or things that you do. So, yes, for sure. Well, Glenna, very nice for you to do this with for your girls. And yeah, all my
Well,
kids have
thanks
their
so
own
much.
account. They have their own, they order their own detergents, dishwasher, laundry. And my son, he's like, yeah, Mom, I went and bought some kitchen towels. They don't do anything. They're nothing like Norwex because when you have the right tool, it does the job. So when my boys are saying that, right? So they
Hmm.
come to me and like, I have to place an order. What else should I get, Mom? And so then they get the chenille runner and they just go all out and they're like, yeah, they love it because who's not online ordering and they know it's good for them.
Yeah, my husband actually likes the products a lot too.
Okay, yeah. So sports time if they're in sports. Yeah. Good.
Thanks so much.
This was a pleasure, you guys. Anything else, Glenn, I can help with tonight?
No, that's it. I might put an order and everything together, but it won't be tonight or anything. But yes, that sounds good.
We'll
Thank you
be in
so
touch.
much.
And like I said,
Okay.
if you have a link, and there'll be a link that I just sent you to the your just forward it to your girls or however I
That's
can
what I've been doing. Yeah.
join my
Everything you
Facebook
forward.
group.
Okay. I will. I'll have to do that. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night.
Thanks,
Thank
Rena.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.